Rainbow Six Esports predictions are back, and not only can you get yourself another free battle pass, this time for year 10 season 1, you can actually get yourself a new exclusive skin for Lion's Vector. Now these are going to be for getting a certain amount of correct predictions for SI 2025. I'll have the website linked in the description. This is the official Ubisoft Rainbow Six Esports website, so you can find it through their website as well. And you of course have to be logged in so it can track your progress and give you the rewards to your account. Now, I am not the R6 Esports guy. We have someone for that. I'm the R6 lore guy. So just like with last time, we're going to jump over to my friend Tom, who you should follow on TikTok, Tom J Sherlock, as he is going to give you what predictions you need to use if you want to get these rewards, as he is the best go-to guy for R6 Esports.
But with SI, it starts with the group stages. And what we need to do is we need to pick first place, second place, and the team that will get eliminated from those groups. So what I'm going to do is we're going to slowly make our way through and give you a little bit of an explanation as to why I think this team will finish in this position. So starting us off with Group A, I am going to go with, this is a toss-up for me. G2, they're always either shit or fantastic. Unwanted, a relatively new team. They have got 3 former major winners, but I think I'm going to go with Unwanted in last place in this one. M80, who knows what they're going to do. They could be crap as well. Team Joel, that's former Bleed. I think they'll have a bit about them to be Unwanted, so I'm going to go Unwanted last place in Group A. Top of the group, I think you've got to go for Team Liquid. Out of those teams in there, probably the most consistent team in terms of performance. So we're going to go Liquid in first place in that one. Second place, I think you could put M80 or G2 or Bleed. This might be my EU bias, but I think G2 have it about them to overcome Unwanted, Team Joel and M80. So we're going to lock G2 into second place. I'm kind of tempted to change that. No, we'll stick with G2. This is going to be really hard. Group B is probably one of the hardest groups to predict. You've got the former Titans of Fury who've fallen away in recent history. Shopify Rebellion are your old Sonics team. But there's one team that stands out to me as constantly being persistent and at the top of their game, and that's going to be FaZe Clan in first place. I've seen a lot of people putting Shopify Rebellion in second place, but Team Secret, they made the quarterfinals in Manchester. They made the quarterfinals in Montreal. So I'm going to be going with Team Secret in second place. The only team they've lost to at these international events was one game to Falcons, which they just did a troll map pick, and then BDS in the quarterfinals. So got fantastic history against international opponents. And in last place, I'm going to be going with CAG. I hate putting CAG in last place, but realistically, if you take that at face value, CAG are probably looking like the worst team in that group. Group C for me is probably one of the easiest groups to predict. I think we're going to go with BDS in first place. Second place, quite simply Dark Zero. They've got Kangaroo Kenny coming on in. I think Group C is probably the easiest group to predict. Raza Company and PSG Talon. It's a toss-up for me between who comes last out of PSG Talon and Raza Company. I think I'm going to go with PSG Talon just because they've really fallen off a hill in recent history. And there's been quite a few team switches in that one. So we're going to go with PSG Talon in last place. Our final group to predict here is going to be Group D. For me, a huge mixture of teams. I think this may be one of the hardest groups to call. But with how W7M performed in Montreal, I think I'm going to go W7M top of the group, eliminated from this group. I think this is a really tough one because with Oxygen, if Nuas pops off, they could do fantastic things, but I think that team is heavily reliant on Nuas to have a fantastic performance. So I'm going to hold fire on the eliminated team in that one. Second place, I love Space Station Gaming. I love VP as well. And I think it's just so hard to pick which team finishes in second place, but I'm going to go with VP. Once again, that could be my EU bias, but let's not forget they got to the semi-finals of the most recent tournament. In fifth place, I really think it's a toss-up between Scars and Oxygen. and cheer on the EU teams. And oh my god, this is tough. I think I'm going to go with Oxygen in last place. So that is our predictions. We've got W7M first, Virtus Pro second, Oxygen eliminated. In Group C, we've gone with BDS first, Dark Zero second, PSG Talon third. Group B, FaZe Clan first, Secret second, CAG eliminated. Group A, Liquid first, G2 second, Unwanted eliminated. Then you click Save Your Predictions. That is our predictions going to be locked in. And let's not forget, we are trying to get this wonderful exclusive skin.
So based on what Tom put, in Group A, we're going to have first place Team Liquid, second place G2 Esports, and eliminated team is going to be Unwanted. For Group B, it's going to be FaZe Clan in first, Team Secret in second, and CAG is the eliminated team. For Group C, first place is going to be Team BDS, second place is going to be Dark Zero, and the eliminated team is going to be PSG Talon. And finally, Group D's first place is going to be W7M, second place will be Virtus Pro, and last place in the eliminated section will be Oxygen. Now, this is a reminder that this is only the group stage. There are still the playoffs to go as well, so we have to wait for the group stages to finish before we can start doing the predictions for them. So make sure you're subbed here because we'll give you the updates for the playoffs, and make sure you're following Tom on TikTok, Tom J Sherlock, as he'll give you the predictions as well. You can also check out his Twitch and ask him over there. Of course, not only will you get this battle pass and weapon skin, you can also get a bunch of different rarities of alpha packs as well, so it's worth doing, and of course it is completely free. Now, something I will say, because I've gotten this comment on older videos when this happens every single esports event since they've done this, some people, I don't know what countries they're from, but you're actually not allowed to do this in some countries, so it will be blocked because it's technically classed as gambling, even though it's all completely free and there's nothing you can lose by doing it. But for some reason, with some whack different laws in some different countries, it may be blocked wherever you're from. Comment if it is, and tell me what country you're in, just so other people can know. But for the most part, this should be available to everyone. But I just wanted to say that because there has been comments I've had on previous videos where they're saying, hey, this is cool, but it actually doesn't let me do it because my country blocks it, which is weird in my opinion because, you know, it's not technically gambling. This isn't really that. But yeah, it's completely free, there's nothing to lose, and Tom is a very reliable source for this. The Montreal Major went completely different than anyone was expecting. I don't think anyone even got the battle pass for the Montreal Major. And I mean that from like any creator and any person who put in predictions. Not one person got it correct because the Montreal Major just went so different to what anyone was expecting. So yeah, make sure you follow Tom's predictions and lock these in because there is a limited time to do it, and let's try and get those free skin and battle pass. So be sure to let me know your thoughts, drop a like on this video if you did enjoy. I'll catch you later. Have a great one. Peace. I can't put down the stem. Healing on that mezzanine. With Doc I fell in love. I can't put down the stem. 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 Healing on that mezzanine. With Doc I fell in love. I can't put down the stem. I can't put down the stem.